The Retro Band. Good to see you all tonight right here on WPAT. By the way, you can move a little closer if you like. Get comfortable. I know you are already. But that Retro Band has great music. They play from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And members of the studio, Christina D'Amato and David Flora, Pat Tortorello, and drums, band website, www.myspace.com. That Retro Band, I'm still trying to learn how to read. That Retro Band fan page is on Facebook, coming soon near you, www.thatretroband.com. Email address for bookings at retroband@gmail.com. Phone number for bookings, contact Pat at 862-220-1215. Again, Pat, 862-220-1215. Band news these days. The Retro Band will be performing Saturday afternoon, June 5th. That's almost about 2 weeks and 1 day, or a little less than that as far as my math is concerned. The 9th annual Dominic J. I don't know if I could pronounce this. Maybe you guys could pronounce this. Infantes. Thank you. Junior Fallon Officers Memorial Softball Tournament, which begins at Lincoln Park in Jersey City, New Jersey, run by the Jersey City Police Benevolent Association. And they play great songs like the track on the CD I have in the studio. Brandy, Looking Glass Cover, No Matter What, Badfinger, Midnight Confessions, which I just played, Grassroots, Kind of a Drag by the Buckinghams, and We Dance, I Should Have Known Better, You May Be Right by Billy Joel. And we're going to, singing live Somebody to Love by Jefferson Airplane tonight, and When Will I Be Loved by Linda Ronstadt on the cover. So just before we play and immerse ourselves in some great music here on WPAT, why don't you just tell us a little bit more about how you guys all met, how the band all sort of developed, and anything you want people to know about the band so that they can get familiar, buy your CDs, go to the website, and do whatever they have to come see you perform. And I'm glad to see you, by the way, Pat.
Absolutely. Thank you, Teddy. This is our home away from home. Get very comfortable in your studio. I'm going to put a little bed here, I think, and do some overnights.
Well, that's a good sign. I wouldn't mind doing it. Come on an overnight program. We have overnight radio here on WPAT and other stations. Why not? Let's do that.
Absolutely. Well, we have tonight my female lead singer, Christina D'Amato. The last couple of times we had our male singer, Steve Yeager, so we wanted to switch it up a little bit. And Christina and I met very, very kind of under peculiar circumstances. We had a mutual friend of ours named Pete Grammatico, who was the nephew of Lou Gramm, the lead singer of Foreigner. And I was looking for a female lead singer, and I spoke to Pete. I said, Pete, you know anyone in the area? I really need a good female lead singer for the band. I just lost my other one. And he said, you got to call this girl Christina. Played with her in a couple bands. She's got a killer voice. She'd be perfect for the stuff that you guys do. So we kind of were on a little hiatus with the band. We were off for about a year, and I contacted Christina and then lost touch with her. And then in the meantime, our friend Pete passed away tragically at 40 years old. And then kind of the stars aligned, and we got together, and I called up Christina and I said, I really need you. The band, we've got everybody together now. We got a couple of gigs lined up. So what do you say? Are you available? And she said, yeah, well, I'm available to fill in. I'm doing this, that, and the other thing, but I could fill in. And in the back of my head, I'm like, no, I'm taking you.
So how did you sort of develop not only the band, but some of the music that you have that's so great, by the way, and people will be hearing it momentarily. Just sort of a lot of things that we play, as you say, on this radio station and other contemporary classic hit radio stations as well.
I started at the 1960 Top 40 list and just went every single year from 1960 to 1989 and just started pulling songs off that I felt other bands wouldn't try to do because of the vocals being too difficult or the musicianship was too difficult, and I just wanted challenges.
What do you find most interesting or most exciting or gratifying about playing, in a band or about playing around the New Jersey, New York area?
The thing that I find most gratifying is when people say, wow, I have not heard that song in so long and I love it, and you guys did it. We want to immerse our listeners just in a total throwback experience, retro experience, bring back their childhood, bring back some songs that are very, very meaningful to them from their high school age, post-high school, college, early relationships, marriage, whatever.
It's great what you're doing also is getting the word out there on Facebook and YouTube, and it's just terrific that you're sending it around the world, basically. And people are, just emailing me and just calling up, wanting you to come back, keep playing on the, keep going, keep moving, get the momentum up. I mean, just fascinating and fabulous what people are saying about it.
We'll be back anytime you want us. We really enjoy this, and we're very grateful for the opportunity to share our music with your audience.
Thank you. Which song do you want to start with tonight?